This is 7 National News. In our top story this evening, heart disease is responsible for nearly 30% of all fatalities in the UAE and is the country's #1 cause of death. In light of this, the 3rd Annual Emirates Cardiac Society Congress for 2012 will start on Thursday to help collectively combat the problem with global industry professionals. Some of the risk factors include obesity, high blood pressure, high cholesterol levels and lack of exercise, and education and awareness of lifestyle is just one of the challenges professionals face for patients. The 3rd Annual Congress is under the patronage of His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Deputy Ruler of Dubai, the UAE Minister of Finance and Chairman of Dubai Health Authority. Some of the key topics the 3-day Congress will address include sudden cardiac death, cardiovascular systems and heart failure, as well as the latest technologies for diagnosis, treatment and surgeries. Dr. Abdullah Shihab, Vice President of the Emirates Cardiac Society and Chair of the Scientific Committee, says that the region lacks specific data to better understand and address ACS and the needs of patients.
The problem is that we are lacking. I think they started to notice that. It's really helping us in research, because you will not able to do proper education without data from where you are educating people, because people are interested to know the prevalence of acute coronary syndrome or prevalence of sudden cardiac death in our states. Then how to manage that and what sort of patient they're getting that. So they want to see really the data from here, and also the application of therapeutics to our own people, rather than just bring it from other places. Although internationally we are like one village now, but it's always important to have data from our own. So I think that's the area the industry really needs to focus more, and I think they are doing it, starting to appreciate that, but I think we need more of that kind of involvement.
Dubai Creek, Al Dur and Al Quwain, as well as the central Sharjah landscape, are just few of the sites within the UAE that have been nominated for the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization's World Heritage List. Today, a workshop was held by the National Council for Tourism and Antiquities with the aim of preparing the preliminary list and related files for the country's most valued areas. Present at the event were representatives from all 7 emirates to discuss ways to promote and protect various parts of the country, including museums, monuments and islands. Meanwhile, officials expressed that economic and social developments across the Arab world have led to increased pressure on cultural resources. Nominations for the global catalogue are submitted annually. However, in order to qualify, sites first have to be listed on the national list of the member state.
What I tried to convey to the colleagues here in the UAE, that listing is not the end. I think listing is just the beginning. What the World Heritage Convention is about is commitment. So whenever we list one of these sites on the World Heritage, is a commitment by the United Arab Emirates to protect and promote the site in order to preserve and conserve its outstanding universal value. First of all, there are 2 dimensions. First, what is called the preparation of a management plan for an area, a listed area, through which the various entities involved in a certain area, like not only the ministries of culture, for example, we talk about municipalities, we talk about ministries of planning, ministries of public works, what have you. So these entities should come together to have a plan, a management plan, in order to protect this area from development.
Municipality inspectors are now conducting random checks on gold and jewellery shops to verify their weighing devices as part of their move to protect consumers. According to a local report, a criteria for the tools and equipment used in stores has been in place for at least a decade, but inspectors are now approving or rejecting the devices to ensure that they are up to standard. A yellow label will be put on the machines that comply with the technical specifications approved by Dubai's Central Laboratory, and a red label for machines that have been rejected. The labels will be made of irremovable paper in order to prevent fraud and deceit. And Dubai customs inspectors have foiled an attempt to smuggle 1.1 kilograms of heroin hidden in a handbag shipped in a postal parcel. The package was coming from an Asian country and heading to the west through Dubai. Ahmed bin Laj, the director of Air Customs Centres at Dubai Customs, said that the parcel contained clothes and a bag containing personal effects and documents, as described in the customs declaration. The Roads and Transport Authority is organising a host of special events in connection with Public Transport Day celebrations on November the 1st. Plans are in place to ensure that the third edition exceeds all records in terms of further popularising the metro, public buses and marine transport. As part of the event, public transport facilities will be free between 1 a.m. and 12 midnight on Thursday for NOL cardholders only. A series of promotional campaigns, entertainment events as well as competitions have been lined up at various locations. Giveaway items include iPads, bikes and NOL cards. This year, around 800,000 people are expected to use different public transport modes throughout the day. We'll go to a short break now, but up next we have your day's business news, so stay with us.